morning, everyone. Savannah here for yet another Floss2 video. I don't even know what number it is, so we're just gonna skip that. It's June 1st, 2020. Let's see how this month goes, but I'm going to show you everything from May that I worked on cross-stitch wise. We will start with my quick little finish for my Wonders of Space sale. It was this month was a supermassive black hole. So it's this one, this one right here. Overall, here's where I am. It's released once a month on the 15th. It's designed by Climbing Goat Designs on Etsy. Yep, super love that. I'm always excited to see what's next, and I hate having to wait so long. That was the only finish that I got done in May. So I'll show you my two new starts real quick, because I don't know what I was thinking, but I decided to start things. The first one I started was the Mend Block Party by Hands On Design. Looks like that. I'm stitching, well, I forgot to tell you, this is a 28 count Jobelin, I believe. Just white. This fabric, I'm not entirely sure what it is because I hand dyed this myself a long time ago for this. I probably had this in my stash for a good 2 years. So I don't know what this is. I think it's a 28 count linen, but I don't know what it is. Anyways, here is my start. It didn't get very far. I think I spent like 3 days on this maybe. And then I put it down. I just hadn't picked it up again. So that's one start. And my other new start is Spring Acorns by the Blue Flower. I got this from Nashville Market 2019. And it'd been sitting for a year without being touched. And I was like, I have to start these things. I want to start them so I can get them out of here. I don't want to hang on to these for the rest of my life. So stitching this one on a 40 count. It is, where did I put the sticker? Sorry guys, it's a 40 count. I know that much. Oh, of course, it's over there. Mallow linen. I don't know. I think that's probably just what it is. I got it from 123 Stitch, so I'm not entirely sure, but this is my progress. I'm just doing the DMC. Oops. Oh, can you even see that? Just the DMCs, because I don't have any of those. I don't have any of those colors. And so DMC it is. 40 count, 2/1. It is what it is. Again, I think I worked on this for 3 days probably, and then I got busy and put it down. But those were my starts, and now they get to be added to the end of my whip list, so they'll probably maybe come out for a whole week at some point in July, June, my bad, June. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so my whip list, this is what I worked on for each week in May. There's a lot of weeks in May. It was. So the first one is my Plum Streets Llama Lump. This was a gift from Crafty Coley Oli on Instagram because she's my bestie. I did not, well, I wouldn't say I didn't get very far, but I did. I think I could probably pull this out and get this finished. This is a 36 count flax Edinburgh linen. And that is where I had just these legs done when I picked it up, and I worked up finishing this llama and then all that stuff there. That one llama pretty much blends right into the fabric, but in person it's easier to see. Oh, actually there's the bottom llama's done too. See, when I hold it back this far, you can't even see it. And I remember I stitched this while watching Waco on Netflix. So that's probably why I didn't get it further. I was distracted. But yep. That's my progress on that piece. Like I said, I think when I'm finally done with my like whip rotation thing that I'm doing, this might come back out to be a focus to finish since it's pretty close. But I do have other thoughts of things to do, and I'll talk about that maybe a little bit later. All right, my next week was my widow, or it's called The Widow's Might. It is a Heaven and Earth design, and the artist is James Christensen. I really like his artwork. So The Widow's Might. I cropped off all of that, and I'm actually taking off a column of pages right here because it's mostly just the background and a little bit of his hand clutching a coin bag. I'll bring this thing a little bit closer. But yep, that's that. And so I worked on that for a while. I originally started this doing it 1/1 full cross. I don't know why I did that. So luckily it was very little. So I was able to just switch to 2/1 tent. That's where I got. So I did, I mean, I had this like this weird outline thing going for me, and I had it coming over here, and I just didn't want to do that. So then I came over here and started filling in all this black, and then that got really boring. So then I decided, hey, let's just see what her face is going to look like. And so a lot of these colors didn't only carry down further into the pattern, so I didn't bother to move my Q-snap just to do that. I'll just repeat those colors when the time comes. But that's what she looks like. Just a bit creepy, but she looks good at least. I mean, it was crazy seeing all the yellows and oranges come together to make her look, you know, decent. So that was that project. I don't think I'll ever do a full Haid. I take that back. I have one that's probably not going to get cropped, but you never know. When the time comes to start it, I might actually crop it somewhere, somehow. Next after that was my Canadian compass. I do not have a cover photo of this one, so I will insert it. I had very little in the center done when I started, and then I decided to work my way down because I was nervous that I wasn't going to have enough fabric at the bottom or something, even though I started in the middle. It's a little hard to... So there's that. There's still quite a little bit more to come down, but I think it should end right here if I'm lucky and I did my counting right. There's that. I'm not telling you my fabrics, am I? Well, I did for Llama Lump. This one's just a 28 count, easy count, even weave. This one is I want to say it's a 28 count linen. I couldn't tell you. Oh, actually, this one might be, what's up, buddy? Okay, I can get it for you in a little bit. Mommy's making a video, okay? Let's see here. This is a 32 count Belfast and toasted almond. That's what this one is. Yeah, it doesn't look weird how it's, like, I started in the center, but that's not the center. It's just, it's awkward and weird and kind of makes me nervous. But like I said, I hope I did my counting right, and it's just fine. Next is my Twisted Band Sampler by Northern Expressions Needlework. I got this on the D-Stash, and it came with, let me get these out. It came with these thread picker silks. So I do have some of them already out of the bag since I've used them, but these are the first 4 colors. I just started using this one, so I barely have anything in there. And then the rest of the colors go like that. And I am doing it on a navy blue linen. Uh-oh, did I drop my needle? Oh crap, I think I dropped my needle. So that's fun, right? So here, I'm not that much further down. That's where I got to. I am doing the specialty stitch version as navy blue. Like I was saying, it's a where's that? Where's the back page? I think it's a 32 count. Yeah, 32 count linen that I hand dyed myself. Well, all right, last one that I worked on for the month is a freebie that I don't know how I found it. It was a couple of years ago. I've had this in just on my computer for a couple of years as well. It's I don't know how to pronounce it because it's French. Serif's Oval, which means deer oval. I looked it up. It's a freebie. I'll have it linked below if you want to stitch it as well. I don't have a cover photo, so. And this is where I got to. I had just a little bit on the top. These little bits right here, here, and this one, I think, maybe a little bit further down was all I had, and then I add the rest of that. I did miss about, well, I didn't stitch on this for one day during the week, and then I probably put in like just this little bit on another night, and that was it. I've had a weekend. This is a 28 count Monaco, like the Charles Craft stuff that you can get. You used to be able to get in the plastic tube at Hobby Lobby. I had a little bit extra. So you see that I've only done this half, right? It's because I was thinking I'm only going to do half of the design. Oh, wrong way. Just half of the design and then frame it up against that half. Like that, maybe? I don't know. We will see. Oh, also, I am stitching this with DMC Etoile 816, and you can't see any sparkle, but it really does sparkle. Like, really well in person. Especially when I have my light on it. But yeah. So, and I'm doing this 1/1. Did I say that? So 1 strand of DMC Etoile over 1 thread. And this is like a thicker fabric, so it doesn't glide through. I mean, it does, it's fine. But I think if you were to do this, like, use Etoile 1/1 on like a linen, maybe, it would, because it's looser, it'd probably feel nicer. There's that. The last day of the month I'm working is, you know, it was 1 day for the last day of the month for my rotation, so I will be showing that at the end of June. June's recap. That's it for stitching. Plans maybe, if you want them, because I actually know of plans. I'm not going to show the whips that I have coming up. I probably should have been doing that in the past, but we're at the end of my whip list, so we'll just skip that. We're not going to start now. But I do have plans to at least start July square dance since it is now June. If I'm lucky, I can get all 3 done this month, but we will see what kind of motivation I have. That's really all my plans. Excuse me. So what I was talking about earlier, my whip list, I mean, it's gotten a little bit longer because of those new starts. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so my whip list technically goes till the end of June now, I think. So after that, I have nothing. If I don't repeat what I just did, doing my whips 1 week at a time, I don't know what to do. So I thought about it. I thought about maybe picking out the things that were closest to being finished and focusing on that, maybe. Or I actually have 5 whips from 2017 that I'd like to get done. None of them are even like remotely close to being finished. So I'm debating if I want to focus on those after June or if I want to focus on the closest to finish, like Snowball Effect. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Let me know what you think. Should I focus on those oldest whips from 2017? Or should I do the Snowball Effect and finish the things closest to being finished and then go to maybe those old things? Maybe? I don't know. Well, that's it for me. And then I need to get this edited. I need to work on other things. My anniversary is on the 4th. It'll be 7 years for me and my husband. So I have a project that I'm working on for him. So I'll probably go do that. And who knows what else. Have a great day, guys, okay? Thank you for stopping by and watching my video. Bye!